Since 2010, HIE and a range of other public and private sector sources have invested over £160 million into infrastructure sites throughout the Highlands and Islands. This support has allowed them to engage in some large-scale projects within a range of energy sectors, including oil and gas, decommissioning and subsea, to renewables, including offshore wind, wave and tidal.
The Highlands and Islands is a great place to do business. They've got great people with a lot of energy from within that people.
At Lerwick here we've got really deep water, we've got really strong quaysides and we've got capacity.
The other really big advantage is the fact that we have local employees and workforce.
There is a really good relationship between Scottish ports. They meet regularly, they all help one another and support one another, and I think that makes a big difference to customers that come here.
The infrastructure sites in the Highlands and Islands and its supporting supply chain have a legacy of experience in manufacturing and engineering. This has really allowed them to diversify and take advantage of the emerging opportunities in the energy sector. Coupled with these capabilities are the unique natural resources to the Highlands and Islands.
Well, the greatest opportunities I see in the energy sector are principally around the fact that we're at last joining up renewables with heat and with transport. So suddenly we're seeing energy as a whole system, and that sort of approach is critically important to make sure we can make the most out of renewables. So we feel we've got an offering based on our laboratory capabilities to really help developers in all these areas show that their products are able to be brought to market.
I think the greatest opportunities for Kishorn looking to the next 5 or 10 years are probably renewables and notably floating offshore wind.
The big opportunity that we're working towards is decommissioning for some of the major platforms in the North and North Sea. This is the perfect location and we've now, with HIE's assistance, been able to provide the infrastructure to deal with that.
The greatest opportunities for the Wick Harbour and Caithness and the Highlands and Islands in general is in the offshore wind sector. We have a big development. The deepest wind farm that's been constructed in the world is happening 8 miles off our coast, and we are in a prime position to support that through its construction and then on to its operations and maintenance.
HIE's investment for us at Kishorn has been tremendous over the years. I think that it's enabled and it's oiled the wheels of us and given confidence to what we're doing and the support and the background of what we're doing.
HIE provided some financial input into the infrastructure that allowed us to future-proof it. So we've now got an ability there with the quayside of exceptional strength and good water depth that's unmatched anywhere else in this country.
HIE's investment enabled us to produce our new Berth 5, which is a 9-acre laydown area and 154 metre new quayside. And that's enabled us to produce a space specifically aimed at renewable energy. We're delighted it only opened in December 2015 and already it's had some really positive usage by both the Corriemolly onshore wind farm and the Beatrice offshore wind farm, which of course is a major project in Scotland at the moment.
HIE's investment into the site has been absolutely critical in what we've tried to create here. We really wanted to transition this site from an old-fashioned type fabrication yard into a multi-energy user site, and that's what we've been able to do with regards to the HIE investment.
HIE's investment has been absolutely fundamental to starting the site at Kishorn. They first got involved with us about 8 years ago, and it's almost like seed corn investment. They helped us with the initial investments in the master plan planning, a number of engineering surveys of the site.
So the money that was invested in EMEC has been invested in 2 areas. Firstly in hardware, so cables that run out into the sea, substations on the end of them, and the hard systems that go around it. But the other thing they also invested in was some of the softer stuff, so supporting salaries, getting the company initially up and working, safe systems of work, quality processes, all these things which are critical to a credible company.
The investments made by HIE and its partners will allow the region to be a globally significant player in the energy sector now and for years to come.